it's Jade Designs back again with a whole nother video, and today I am going to be showing you my 2018/2019 sketchbook today. Now, it usually doesn't take me a whole year to fill up a sketchbook, but I was working with multiple other sketchbooks at the time, but this is my one that I carried around the school. I've had this for a little while. I think I got it in the middle of my junior year and I just now finished it, and I'm a semester in my senior year, but I'm a month after my finished semester. But I just thought it would be really cool to go back and do a little look through of my whole year and how I started drawing when I first began, the middle of my junior year, and how it ended with the middle of my senior year. So this is an unfinished painting of Umaru on the front cover, and yes, I went a whole year with this unfinished. It's in acrylics. It looks horrible. Yeah, I know. But that's Umaru. If you don't know that anime, she's really lazy and she's super cute, and I suggest you check it out. Let's flip to the first page. I know, it's horrible. Utterly horrible. But this was when Inktober was going on, and I first drew on this page on the 5th of October in 2018. And as you can see, my style was very, still in the process. I used to draw diamonds for noses, and I still do when I draw really cartoony. But yeah, you can see, my friend drew this, and she wanted me to draw it in my style, so I drew that. But as you can see, I was watching a lot of Casey Golden too, and I was really influenced by her style, and I thought it was really neat. So let's flip on. Oh yes, so let me see if I can get this to where we can see both pages at once. Let me push this up a little bit. There we go, that's better. So ignore this. I was jotting on notes for car parts that I would need if I got a certain car. Let me get my camera back focused. So I was obsessed with trying to learn anatomy better back then, and as you can see, once again, Cassie Golden and Drawing with Waffles, I was watching them a lot. Oh, shaky camera. I was watching them a lot at the time, and I don't know where that came from, but I was trying to learn how to draw more realistically, and that just, yeah, that happened. That was in, let's see, that was in the second month of the new year of 2019. As you can see, I did not draw in this sketchbook for quite a while after doing the first page. Yeah. So here, if you guys haven't seen it, this is my drawing cartoons from memory book. Yeah, that was just to get something out, but that was a long time ago, over a year ago. And then there's that abomination over there. Let's see, here's something I drew when I was doing some character design. I've been wanting to push out a webcomic for the longest time, so you will see very many full body characters in here from me back in the day, dreaming of putting out a webcomic or comic or some sort. But now that dream is coming true very soon. I'm actually designing some characters and trying to get a storyline together to actually make a webcomic. Oh, I remember this one. This is a watercolor, I believe. This was when I was still experimenting with eyes and everything. Yeah, she's very, very big-eyed. This is when I started switching my, since I draw with my left hand, I started drawing with my sketchbook with the spine this way so it doesn't get in my way. So yeah. And then you see this big, voluptuous demon girl on this side. Very, very, very gorgeous. She has no eyes. And then on this side, I drew this, which, that actually isn't that bad. I can do a lot better now, but that most certainly is not that bad. It's actually quite cute, and I'm not very ashamed of it. You can see these here, just some little rough sketches. Oh god, this video's gonna take forever. And then here is when I first started getting into markers and stuff, like Ohuhus and Copics. Yeah, that was back in the day. That was back in the third month of 2019. Oh wow, it's quite a long time ago, nearly a year ago. And then here is where I started messing with gouache. I never quite finished it. Here was a pre-sketch for painting. Then this, and just, yeah, some stippling, trying out hands. Another failed watercolor piece. Some marker paper I never used, and that looks horrible. That looks like a frog, but I was trying to draw a pose because I thought I was hot stuff. This is some more of me developing more of my style along the lines down here. Sorry, it's upside down, but that's just the way it is. And then here's me, not me, but I drew my friend as an emu because she claims to be emo, but she emo. And I'm actually not that ashamed of this piece. It's actually quite cute. I'm very obsessed with Harajuku and Lolita. You can kind of tell it in this piece. It's very cute. The eyes are very large, but I'm not really ashamed of it. It's quite cute. And then I was sitting in my brother's home, and he had an iguana at the time, so I just drew a little sketch of an iguana. Let's not look at this. So I guess you could say that this sketchbook, I have some room to draw like little mini sketches around in it, but so I still counted this full though because there's something on every page. But I guess I could go back and redraw, like in the little corner, old sketches. Would you guys like to see that? Let me know down in the comments below. And then here is a tattoo design I did for somebody, and I actually quite like it. It's supposed to be 2 pit bulls around like a crystal and then chained. I thought it was pretty cool. I've lied to you. The sketchbook is not. Oh wait, yeah, it is full. I thought that was a blank page. So this was when I started getting the realism better. This looks horrible, by the way. I apologize. I never finished it, and I accidentally colored something on the back, and without realizing it, so I never finished it. I probably should finish it, and I might one day. But some more little characters, and then if any of you know what this is, I'll be so proud. This is Slappy from Goosebumps. This was when I first got my first watercolor set, and I was experimenting around with it. Now this is Loxus from Fairy Tale. He is my husband. I will forever love him and adore him. He is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm not ashamed of this piece. It's actually not that bad. He's quite cute. I do like Loxus. I'm proud of this piece. So I'm not sure how exactly one does a sketchbook flip through, but I'm just guessing you just go through and say stuff. I don't know. Here is this. It looks absolutely horrible. The lips aren't that bad. The lips are kind of cute, but that's another character design. I'm still working on it. We're going to ignore these because they look horrible. This was when I was trying to draw fish. It did not turn out well. I need to finish that, honestly. I might watercolor it. What do you guys think? Should I? Some more characters I never even finished. Now that I look at styles, here's like more of a Disney style. And then here's kind of my styles right here. I'm really proud of this one, actually. I colored that pretty well. But you can see the drastic change in my style. Let's ignore this. That was a draft for a piece, and this is kind of all beautiful and adorable, but you can see that my style has changed drastically from day 1 to now, because this was in the 9th month of 2019, and you can just see how much my style has changed and developed, and I really love this character. She has a whole webcomic coming up based on her, and I'm very trying to get anatomy down. This was the next Inktober, where I actually wanted to try and do it, but I never finished it. This was day 3 of Witch, and that's all done in pen and ink. Here was day 4, I think it was the Black Lagoon, yeah. And then here's me experimenting with my style a little bit more. As you can see, my style went from very blocky-ish to more of a rounded kind of thing. I really like this. But I've really just developed a more cartoony, simple, lovable style throughout the years, and I really adore it. Then here was another Inktober. I forgot which Inktober that was, but yeah. Then that was me designing a new logo for my YouTube channel, which is going to be updated soon. And this was Scientist. It bled through on the back a little bit from another drawing, but it's a little bear holding a little sciencey stuff in a science book, and it says things. Yeah, it's a book. Then here is the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes one, and then here is a alien one, which I did for fun, because why not? And this drawing, I don't know, I just stick random stuff in my thing, but this was in the 12th month, or December of last 2019. Yeah, you can see how my style has just a little bit all over the place. The head looks really funny on this, so we're gonna ignore this. And this was another Inktober. It was the Loch Ness Monster one. Now here you can see where I started playing with color pencils. and I've really improved since I first started ever laying them down color pencils. This was my first time ever actually giving color pencils a try. You can see it's very textured on this paper because this is not the right paper for it to go smoothly down on. And then here's some more designs going on and all that. And then this was for Thanksgiving. We're going to ignore this because this should never bring out things. This is a portrait of my dog. I'm not good at drawing animals. Anyhow, this is a very warm-toned piece. I like to think I can watercolor better than this, but I was just playing around and making a warm-toned piece, like kind of like monochromatic almost, but not. Then me playing and actually getting serious again about color pencils. It's just a very alien type scene. Then some sketches of Shoshomaru over here in the corner from Inuyasha. Then I need to finish this. It is a recent, well, it was from a couple of months ago, but a recent color pencil portrait. And I realized that I need to quit just doing busts and actually get out there and push my limits and try to do background scenes and everything, because I'm going into college this fall and for art, and I really need to push my limits and learn how to learn new things. And then here is a wonky structural watercolor. I was mostly doing it to practice hair, which I think I did hair better in this one. You can see the little chibis up there, and then I just drew little things on the splotches and swatches I did. And here's some plotting and design for a watercolor I was getting ready to do, and then some more character design, and that was just playing with some watercolors, but some character design for my webcomic. And then this I drew yesterday, and it's just a little sketch just to play around, because if you're trying to improve, you should sketch every day. So someone had commented down below, and oh wait, I still gotta show you this. So I did this for the first time in oil pastels. I never played with oil pastels before. It's not the most amazing thing, but it's not horrible either. So someone had commented down in my last video below that they wanted me to do an update on my art, because my channel is supposed to be art. I'm not really sure what all I want to do on it just yet, but it's going to be art because I'm changing my channel name to Jade Designs. I thought I'd wanted to be pastel pieces and go along the fashion and makeup kind of beauty guru kind of vibe, but I decided that that's not for me. It's really not. So I'm changing my channel name to Jade Designs. That's me now. But someone had commented on my last video asking to see more artwork and an update on my artwork because they were curious to see how much I've improved. Well, you've seen it now. What do you think? Comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment what you want to see my videos on. I've made a calendar. I'm trying to keep updated and everything, but I'm going into college this fall, and I'm really trying to get together with my scholarships, get a higher score in the ACT and everything, and it's a struggle. So with that, I'll see you guys next time.